I never ever thought this would happen. And so it's just been incredible. I can't complain.
That is amazing.
And yeah, and and then I was just the executive producer for that Gacy miniseries, which is on Netflix and Prime and all that right now. So the filmmaker John Borowski and stuff. So that these are things you would have never. If you told me this 20 years ago, I would have said, "Yeah, right."
Life does have a way of surprising you, sometimes in a very good way.
Yeah, I'm a guy that started work when I was a kid at White Spot. You know what I mean? The restaurant, and just I never saw it coming. So it's a good thing. What it does is it shows you that you can just work and it can happen. You just kind of keep doing it and learn and keep going. All of a sudden, I'm there, and it's a good thing too
Yes.
because we do pretty good, and we're not political. Do you know what I mean? We're not a
That's
show on
good.
politics because politics right now is really where everything is at.
Yeah.
If you're like Joe Rogan and all that, I mean, those shows are all doing 10 times what we are. And that's fine, but I couldn't
Well, I'm
do that.
sure.
I just
No,
I
I
couldn't
find it
imagine being that
exhausting.
angry 5 days a week. Yeah.
Yes,
Could you imagine five
exactly.
days a week just complaining and complaining about whatever?
I can't
Every day
imagine
it's something
five
new.
minutes.
Yeah,
Freaking
it's just
5 days.
it's too much. It's
Oh
too much, and I was around in the 60s and 70s and the 70s and even the 80s. Things were just as bad or worse then
no.
in a lot of
Yep.
ways,
I just feel
war
like it was more
wise,
low
finance
key.
wise.
Yeah. It was there, but it was
We didn't
more
hear about
background
it.
noise. Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
because you
like a
didn't
low
hear about it.
hum, and now it's like shouting in your
We had
face.
local TV. Yeah. Well, because you can't turn on the TV or you can't turn on the internet. Go on social media and there's all posts. Everyone's trying to make money posting about whoever's doing what to whoever, and it's all political, and it's kind of like just so boring. But things were just as bad in a different way. Food prices were terrible, inflation was bad, job numbers were bad. I remember in the 70s. 19 I remember my dad. I was maybe not even, yeah, I wasn't even 20, and I was got my own place. And I remember him saying to me in 1980, saying, "You kids today, you'll never own a home the way things are. You know why? Because and he gave me all this lecture. And back then, it was yeah, it's true. He made sense because I was making $1.75 an hour, something like that, and interest rates were 18% on a home. Think about that.
True.
And
Things
so
changed
when
extreme.
I was yeah, and then there was like, you kids will never own anything and all that. And I hear the same thing today. And I'm thinking, you know what? People might come out with these things, but when you really, really calm down and just look at it, you work, and it just takes time. 20 years, 30 years, and it all comes together.